With Trabzonspor having signed Mohamed Salah, why not do a rebuild around the Turkish club? As I think that would be a very fun challenge to try and win the Turkish Super League with Trabzonspor now that they have signed an absolutely insane player in Mohamed Salah. So let's just get started with the Trabzonspor rebuild. And this is how the current Trabzonspor team looks with Mo Salah, but many of these players have moved clubs in real life, such as Inau Uai, for example, and Malcolm Eme is not at Trabzonspor anymore. Many of these players will be gone, so let's just get all the sales and signings completed, as Trabzonspor have signed a lot of players as well, but I will only focus on the marquee ones. Another marquee is signing for Trabzonspor is Ruslan Malinovski from Genoa, who has joined the Turkish club as well, and he is a central midfielder, 75 rated. He is on the older side now, 32 years old. And the third big signing Trabzonspor has made this summer is Ernest Mucci from Besiktas, the 24-year-old attacking midfielder who is 75 rated, joins Mohamed Salah's Trabzonspor, and he will fit that attacking midfield role perfectly. Aral Simsir is the fourth and final marquee signing to join Trabzonspor this summer. He fits that left wing role very well. It's a very good wing partnership we have with Simsir on the left and Salah on the right, and Simsir is of course a 5-star skiller, so a very fun player to sign in career mode, and he has joined us from Midtjylland. We haven't managed to sell everyone we wanted to sell. We have only managed to sell John Lundstrom, who has gone to Feyenoord. Matthias Löwik has moved to Lorient, and Wakame has moved to Belize. I think that's the name of that Argentinian club. Wayu Kuslu has moved to Ajax. And these players will also leave the club before the transfer window ends, but I haven't found a new club for them yet, and that is Malkoshoglu. It is Inau Ulai. It is Shakiroglu. Nair will also leave, Subkov, and Felipe Augusto. And yes, Inau Ulai, Subkov, and Felipe Augusto would all be good players to have in the team. However, all of them have moved in real life. So I feel like it's realistic and we should let him go from this Trabzonspor side. We can just take a look at all the signings we have made. Every single one of these players have been signed by Trabzonspor in real life as well. It is Sidney Cabral. Isn't that the player who scored an absolute beauty for Cape Verde in the World Cup? I think it is. He has joined us. Akaydin has joined us, as well as Turkish centre back. Another Turkish centre back in Cenk Oskasar. So we have both three new defenders. Kabasakal has joined the 68 rated defensive midfielder, and of course the star player of this team. The player this team is built around. It is Mohamed Salah, 89 rated right midfielder. Will convert him to a right winger. And yeah, it's just crazy to have Mo Salah in the Turkish league, as I'm so sure he can help us win the Turkish league in the next couple of years. Then we also have Ruslan Malinovski, who joined from Genoa, of course, also an experienced player, 75 rated, has pretty solid stats, at least had a couple of years ago. And Turkish left midfielder Mimaroglu, 31 years old, 67 rated. Mucci here, another key player for us. He's Albanian attacking midfielder, 75 rated. Then younger talent Rene Mitongo, who we signed from Belgium. And Noah Saviolo, another younger talent. And then, of course, Aral Simsir, our new left winger, 5-star skiller, very good on the ball, really excited to use him. But a lot of these players probably won't play a part in this rebuild at all. But it's nice to sign him, as Trabzonspor had signed him in real life. And this is how we line up going into first season of the rebuild. The goal of this rebuild is, as mentioned earlier, it is to win the Turkish Super League. And we definitely could be up there. It may be a season or two too early to fight for the title, but we have some good players who I'm sure will play a huge part in the rebuild of Trabzonspor. We have Andre Onana in goal, of course. Yes, he hasn't got the best repetition at Man United. However, at Trabzonspor, I think he's done a very good job, at least from what I've read about him, and he's also pretty good on FC 26. We have Pina here, 22-year-old right back, looks very solid. Savic, the experienced former Atletico Madrid centre back, a madman at the back. He will start to drop down in rating, probably, hopefully not, but then we have Nviao here and Akaydin, and we also got the other centre back who will actually put on the bench, Osakar, because he's younger. more talent. And Batagov looks good as well, just 23 years old, 75 rated. So he is definitely one for the current and the future of Trabzonspor. Then our left back, Eskihelac, sorry for mispronouncing this name, 86 pace, or average going defensively, but that pace is looking very good. Then we have Malinovsky, of course, a well-rounded midfielder. Partnering him is more defensive, solid Mendy, 25 years old, French, 75 rated, looks very solid. And Mucci, our attacking midfielder, very good going forward with 76 pace, 73 shooting, 75 passing, and 77 dribbling. Then on the left is Simsir, 81 pace, 77 dribbling, 5-star skiller before getting any development plans on him. Then of course, the Egyptian king, Mo Salah, 33 years old now. Hopefully he can stay with his 89 rating for at least this season. I hope so, but he will probably start dropping if I know this game right. But 86 pace, 85 shooting, 85 passing, 87 dribbling. He is absolutely insane, and I'm so sure he will absolutely destroy the Turkish league. Then up front is Paul Unachu, the 6'7" tall striker, 83 physical, 78 shooting. Hopefully he can bang in them goals. But let's just get started with the first season at Trabzonspor. We are now in April and we take on Galatasaray at home. So it could be a crucial game in terms of fighting for the title. Galatasaray are leading the league. A win here could be big for us, but we would still be some points behind them. But let's see if we can win our first game of this rebuild that we play ourselves with, of course, Trabzonspor's Mohamed Salah. And Galatasaray is of course one of a few teams we have to beat in order to win the title in the Super League. They are of course the favorites to win it, as well with Fenerbahce, and Besiktas is also probably going to be up there. So it will be interesting to see if it will be enough if we beat them today. I don't think so, as they are a decent amount of points above us. They are 7 points I think above us, if I remember correctly. But yeah, hopefully we can pick up all 3 points and make it some nervous few weeks left for their season. Malinovsky to Mendy. Mendy with a good ball to Mo Salah. Mo Salah cuts in on his strong weak foot, and of course he scores. The Egyptian king doesn't need more than one chance as he scores goal number 15 of his campaign at Trabzonspor, and that is a beautiful goal by Mo Salah. You just can't let him cut on to his strong left foot, then it's more often than not a goal. But Galatasaray going up the attack. Sane tries to cross it to Osimhen, but it's not enough quality behind that cross. As Mucci looks to find Simsir. We're gonna double the lead here. Simsir tries his luck, but he can't get proper power on it. Sane finds Salah. Salah crosses it to Osimhen. Osimhen tries the volley. Mendy to Mucci. Mucci looking to find Salah. Salah on his left foot again, and it's a brace for Mo Salah. The finesse shot plus is just way too OP as Salah scores a brace at home against Galatasaray. Galatasaray looking to get one back before the end of the first half as Torreira goes inside, but thankfully it's offside. And Malinovsky loses the ball to Torreira. Torreira to Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. What can he do? He finds Leroy Sané. He's also got a fantastic left foot, but we have Onana in net. Osimhen goes into the box. Victor Osimhen finds Gabriel Sara, and that is a poor tackle from Batagov. And it is a penalty to Galatasaray, not what we needed right after the second half has started, as it's Osimhen versus Onana. Osimhen down the middle, and he scores. Galatasaray get one back. Osimhen. Galatasaray looking to score again here as Osimhen finds Yunus, but a good save by Andre Onana. However, Galatasaray now got a corner which we need to clear out. Sanchez can't get it. Machi with a good header. Torreira to Davinson Sanchez. Back to Torreira. Lucas Torreira to Osimhen. Osimhen again. Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, but Onana stops him again. Onachu looking to find Simsir. A good ball to Simsir. He cuts in. He finds Malinovsky. Malinovsky, can he get the shot off? He can, but not good enough. Yunus Akun for Galatasaray. It goes straight into our centre back, and now we can start look for the 3-1 goal. We can score goal number 3. Simsir here with his weaker foot, he scores, and that should be all 3 points picked up to Trabzonspor as Simsir score goal number 10 of the campaign. Osimhen to Gundogan actually. I thought it was Gabriel Sara for a second, but it was Ilkay Gundogan. Yunus Akgün down the left. Galatasaray looking to get one back. Osimhen to Gundogan to Leroy Sané. He scores, but it should be too late for Sané to score for Galatasaray as the game should be over now as Trabzonspor pick up all 3 points. Let's see if it is enough to potentially win the title at the end of the season. Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to win the Turkish Super League in season number 1. We ended 3rd in the league with 74 points, which means we will have Europa League qualifications, as Galatasaray won the title with 85. So after that good win against Galatasaray, we couldn't really take advantage of it, as they also got a lot more points than us in the final games of the season. However, we are in the Turkish Cup final as we will take on Fenerbahce, so we can win our first piece of silverware with Trabzonspor. So a great chance to start what could be a golden era for Trabzonspor here in Turkey. A golden modern era led by Mo Salah. If we can finish 3rd in the league, as we of course have, and win the Turkish Cup, I'm willing to say that has been a very successful season for us. Anderson Talisca for Fenerbahce. He runs down the left. Talisca, we don't have the pace to catch him. Pepe shoots. Onana with a big save in the final. Fenerbahce with a corner towards Skriniar. We win it. Oh, the shot by Alvarez is wide. Fenerbahce on the attack against Stefan Savic with a great tackle. And almost we give the ball away there. But instead, maybe Salah can create some magic in the final. Mo Salah here. Look to find Onochu with the cross. Salah joins the attack. Salah makes the run, but Mucci can't find Mo Salah. Pepe to Alvarez. Edson Alvarez tries his luck again with a poor attempt. Talisca. Thankfully he didn't pass it to Pepe. N'Golo Kante. Back to Talisca. We failed the tackle as Talisca is he gonna shoot himself. What is Talisca gonna do? He do some skills to Pepe, but I go with the block. And now finally we can probably create a good chance. We should do so from this position, but not the best of runs by Mendy there, who basically went in the way of Salah instead. But he gets the ball. That's good from Mendy to Mucci, and he scores. Mucci gives Trabzonspor the lead in the 45th minute of the Turkish Cup final. Talisca to Pepe, and Fenerbahce scores straight after the start. Pepe with a goal. It's a good finish by Pepe, and Fenerbahce are back in it as it's now 1-1. And we were just caught sleeping right there. We hadn't turned up for the second half yet, and Fenerbahce take advantage. Simsir using his pace. Simsir against Nelson Semedo. He gets past him. He finds Malinovsky to Mendy. Mendy out to Mucci, who's already scored today. That's a good ball by Pepe. Arkatoglu goes inside. We can't get it properly away. We can't. Good block, Mendy. Pepe, nice. Get it away. Come on now. Let's counter. Mo Salah, that's not good enough. Pepe again. Pepe shoots. Onana saves. Arkatoglu. Semedo. That's a good skill move. That's a good skill move by Semedo. Cuts inside. We win it. Now there's space. But Salah needs help. He gets help. By Simsir. What can he do? He goes to find Salah. And Mo Salah gives us the lead. It's Trabzonspor 2, Fenerbahce 1 in the final as Salah once again delivers, and that's a perfect assist by Simsir and a good finish by Salah. Don't concede now. Nice Savic. Fenerbahce looking to get one last chance here. Arkatoglu to Kante to Semedo. Nelson Semedo. Nice, Mustafa. Good job. That's well done. And that should be game over. We have won the Turkish Cup. Definitely an acceptable season 1 here at Trabzonspor. Yes, the Turkish Cup wasn't the main objective. That is the Turkish League, which is, of course, what we hopefully will go and win next season. But this is a very good first season. So 3rd place finish, 11 points behind Galatasaray, and a cup victory with Trabzonspor is very good. We will take that. I'm not sure how we did in Europa League, which I think we were in the Conference League maybe. I'm not too sure. Yeah, we were in the Conference League and we went out to Fiorentina in the playoff rounds. And this is how the team is looking. Of course, it's good to see that Salah has stuck by his 89 rating. We have seen some good growth for Sims here, especially 79. Mucci up to 78. Mendy is up to 78. Pina has grown well. Same for Batagov and Onana as well. We will look to find a new centre back because Savage is way too old. And I want to get 3 marquee signings in if the budget allows us that. We'll also look to sign in a new midfielder and also a new striker for Unachu. Mo Salah was of course our best players, getting 22 goals, 10 assists, but Simsir also had a fantastic season, 19 goals, 9 assists, 13 goals for Paul Unachu is alright. Mucci 10 goals, 6 assists, it's decent. Mendy with 6 goals, 4 assists, 11 goal contributions from Wagner Pina as the right back, and also Mustafa Eskilac also had a pretty decent season. Now let's get into the transfers of season 2. So I've signed all the players I wanted to sign, however I forgot to click record, so we missed the cutscenes, which is probably fine. So I'll just go through the players we sold first and then I will take a look at the players I signed. But we sold Tim Jabul Fulcarelli to Besiktas for 4.3 million. Ozan Tufan has also moved away and he has gone to Genk for 2.5. Paul Unachu has gone to River Plate for 18 million euros. Sevican has gone to Espanyol. Inns has moved to a team, I don't know which team it is, sorry, but we got 750k for him. 3 million for Genk Oskarsar as he has gone to Levante. And we have also sold, I don't know if I said him, but we have also sold Edin Viska to Besiktas for 710k. So these are the 4 players we signed to the club. We of course needed a permanent goalkeeper back. We needed Andre Onana and he has joined us on a permanent deal. And I was talking more about the players when I was watching the cutscene, but unfortunately, I forgot to click record, but yeah, we needed a goalkeeper as Onana was of course here on loan last season and we didn't need to change him. We just wanted him on a permanent deal. The half Turkish Emre Can has also joined us as he came from Napoli, as we can see here, which he moved to last season then, but he has spent his career at clubs like Bayern, Liverpool, Dortmund, Juventus and now Napoli in this save, and it's like the perfect centre back to spend his final years at the top at Trabzonspor to help us win the Turkish league title. We've also gone for Adrien Rabiot and we needed experience this window, or we needed players in their prime, a little bit past their prime. It's realistic, I would say, for the Turkish league to sign players who has done it at the top level who are now on the way down, as we have of course done with Emre Can, for example. Onana isn't necessarily on his way down in terms of age, but he had a disappointing season at Man United. Rabiot is now 31. He has played for Juventus, for PSG, for AC Milan, for Marseille, for multiple clubs, and it's now time for him to help Mo Salah and Trabzonspor. Or it's not really Mo Salah's team anymore because we now have many stars, but Mo Salah is still the king and Rabiot fits that central midfield role perfectly. And we needed a striker as well. He has banged in goals for Feyenoord for years. It's now time for him to do so in Turkish league as well and fire us to the league title. It's Ueda against Osimhen. Yes, Osimhen is high rated, but I'm hopeful Ueda can have a good season here at Trabzonspor. But this is now how the team is looking going into season number 2. Is the same team apart from Emre Can, who of course looks absolutely phenomenal. Adrien Rabiot also looks insane, and also Ueda up top, who I'm sure will do enough for us to score. Mo Salah will probably drop down in his ratings this season. Emre Can, hopefully he will stay at his rating, but we now have a good team, a good mix of younger talents such as Pina, Batagov. Mucci is not too old yet, not the oldest either, seems here as well, and then with experienced former world-class players such as Salah, Rabiot. Emre Can was pretty good in his prime. Andre Onana also had some fantastic years at Ajax and Inter, but hopefully this time around we can win the Turkish Super League. Time for another game against Galatasaray. They are 4th in the table while we are 2nd. A huge game for the fight for the title. Galatasaray and Osimhen looking to get the first attack of the game. Victor Osimhen, he goes down the right, tries to cross it right to Onana. Wilfred Zaha to Victor Osimhen, who shoots Batagov with a good block. Mendy to Ueda. Ueda finds Mucci. Mucci to Samsir, who scores. And Galatasaray have conceded to Trabzonspor, and it seems here with his 5th goal of the league campaign. And this is a crucial goal because we are of course away from home. It's not expected that we pick up all 3 points, but as long as we get a draw, I would be more than happy. We are on the attack again after Emre Can did some good defensive work for us. As it's Mo Salah. Mo Salah to Ueda, who tries his luck. Osimhen to Gabriel Sara. Sara doing some skill moves here. He's got 0 support. He goes himself here. Gabriel Sara. Gabriel Sara almost with a wonderful goal. Sara once again, and this time around he scores. And Galatasaray have equalized after Gabriel Sara caused big issues for us. And they won the corner from it. And then he is the one to score after the corner kick. After a little bit of a mess from us, but a good goal from Sara. Ueda to Mucci. Mucci to Mendy. Back to Mucci, who finds Ueda. Out to Samsir. To Mo Salah. Poor from Salah. And unfortunately the game has decided it wanted to freeze, and it's been stuck for this for a while. So I will just quick sim the rest of the game. Hopefully we don't lose due to this. It's a 1-1 draw. It's fine. We will take it. Salah score for us. And Salah score for Galatasaray, but that sucks. That's such a boring way to end what was a very good game. But yeah, it is what it is. We are now getting closer to the end of the league campaign. And as we can see, we are top of the league with 3 points ahead of Fenerbahce. We now have a very difficult away game to Besiktas. So a win here means we will still be leading. But if we fail to win, if we lose, for example, then Fenerbahce will have the same amount of points as us. This is a crucial game for the title fight. Indeed. To Cerny. Cerny to the striker, and Onana is forced to make another brilliant save. He has been pretty solid for us in this rebuild. Andre Onana, who of course was on loan from us last season, but now is a permanent deal for Trabzonspor in this rebuild. Murillo. He goes himself here. Murillo. Ooh, that is awful, but Onana wins it back. And Al-Musrati, Onana with another good save early on. To Murillo. Simsir and Ueda, it's 2 against 2. Surely we need to take advantage of this. Ueda finds Mo Salah. Mo Salah, of course, scores. The current captain of Trabzonspor gives us the lead in what could be the final difficult game for us to reach that Super League title. But Besiktas looking to answer back straight away. Riovan. Ooh, that's poor defending from Emre Can. Cerny. Onana. Ooh, that's a good block by Emre Can. And we are struggling really bad currently against Besiktas despite taking a good lead. Ooh, get it away. Good. Rashika. Good ball. Oh, is that off? Is he off? Or did the ref just... Did the ref just... I think he just cancelled their goal just because of that tackle. I mean, we will definitely take it. I will definitely take it unless they score from here. And they don't. Thank you, ref. Thank you. Ueda. Salah runs down the right-hand side. Mo Salah gets the ball. We know how dangerous he is once he can finish. He tries it, but a good save by Ersin. And Killjoy using his pace. But he... stops for some reason, but it seems like it was a good assist. Cerny. Onana with a world-class stop, but the corner kick is good, but thankfully it's wide. Jarrell. Ooh, nice Emre Can. It's a miracle how Besiktas haven't scored yet, because we have been awful, if I'm being honest. Mendy with a good ball down the left-hand side to Simsir. What can our skillful winger do? He cuts inside, finds Mucci against his former side, but he can't get the proper shot off. Good ball towards Rashika. Rashika against Pina, who finds Semi Klitschko, but a good defending again from Emre Can. And now let's turn on the pace. Mo Salah to Ueda. Ueda. Ayas Ueda to Batagov, who tries his luck. We are finally putting some pressure on Besiktas right now, but we can't get a proper header on goal. A free kick in a dangerous position here. Agbadou, the centre back, takes it straight at Onana. And just keep calm, Onana. We are in no rush. But that should be game over. We have picked up 3 massive points. And we are now the clear favourites to go and win the title. So that is the end of the second season. And let's see if we have actually managed to win what was the goal of this rebuild, which is the Turkish Super League. This is the team. It looks very good. Salah has now gone down to 88 rating, but he's still absolutely fantastic. Onana 82. All of our defenders apart from our left back Eskilash is 74 rated, but Batagov 80, Shan is 81 still, Pina up to 80, Mendy is 80, Rabiot has actually gone up to 86 rating, Mucci is 80, and Salah on the right of course 88, Simsir on the left 82, and Ueda up top who is 81 rated. This team should be good enough to win the Turkish league. And Salah's had another brilliant season, 26 goals, 9 assists from him. Ueda 19 goals, 7 assists is very good, and Simsir also delivering a very good season. Malinovsky getting good game time despite becoming more of a rotation player. Rabiot 4 goals but 14 assists. 4 goals and 2 assists from Mucci isn't exactly spectacular considering he's our attack midfielder. Emre Can 3 goals, 1 assist, and Mendy 3 goals, 1 assist. Let's see if we have won the title. And as we can see, we have won the title with 81 points. Fenerbahce got 78 and Galatasaray only got 68. 24 wins for us, 9 draws, and only 1 loss is fantastic. So a very good season by Trabzonspor. And that is also the end of this Trabzonspor rebuild. We built a very good team. It was a fun team to use because we had a mix of solid talents while also having some more experienced players such as Mo Salah. Of course, we also signed Rabiot, Emre Can, players like that. I really enjoyed this rebuild. I hope you did as well. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will talk to you guys next time.